Mr. Dascom, what we need right now is a clear message to the people of this country. This message must be read in every newspaper, heard on every radio, seen on every television. This message must resound throughout the entire interlink. I want this country to realize that we stand on the edge of oblivion. I want every man, woman, and child to understand how close we are to chaos. I want everyone to remember why they need us.
In the former United States, civil war continues to devastate the Midwest.
Scientists attribute this latest water shortage to the lack of rainfall in the last 2 years. Ministry officials expect water coupon prices to rise.
Police have arrested 9 suspects.
Can you believe this shit?
Been going on all summer.
Outside the quarantine zone, a new airborne pathogen has killed 27 people.
Continuing danger, hour of danger. Horrific acts of atrocities, murders, regimes dedicating to killing us, tyranny and terror. Slaughtered thousands.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction, weapons programs.
The deadliest of weapons.
Terrible weapons, nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapons.
Poison gas, torture chambers, mass graves.
Deadly technologies.
Radical ideology of hate.
Terror of threats.
Terror.
Terror.
Terror. War on terrorism. War against terrorism.
Global war on terror.
Global terrorism. 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 The evil terrorists. Terrorists. Terrorists, 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 terrorists,
Terrorist.
terrorists, 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 terrorists.
Turn the corner, I had to run up on him like black, now he's gone. Just when you thought it was safe to turn the corner, I had to run up on him like black, now he's gone. We want war, we love war, we need war, we want war. Just when you thought it was safe to turn the corner, I had to run up on him like black, now he's gone. Just when you thought it was safe to turn the corner, I run up on him like black, now he's gone.
We still have a dangerous world, and that's very important for, I think the people understand where I'm coming from, to know that this is a dangerous world.
We discussed the need to prepare for a full range of asymmetric threats, including terrorism, cyber attacks, advanced conventional weapons, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and certainly weapons of mass destruction.
This is a gang that needs people to be afraid. It's a gang that really can't have any political success whatsoever in a state of tranquility and peace of mind.
Up-and-coming politician. He's a deeply religious man and a member of the Conservative Party. He's completely single-minded and has no regard for the political process. The more power he attains, the more obvious his zealotry, and the more aggressive his supporters become. Eventually, his party launches a special project in the name of national security. At first, it's believed to be a search for biological weapons, and it's pursued without regard to its cost. However, the true goal of this project is power, complete and total hegemonic domination. The project, however, ends violently. But the efforts of those involved are not in vain, for the new ability to wage war is born from the blood of other victims. Imagine a virus, an most terrifying virus you can, and then imagine that you and you alone have the cure. And if your ultimate goal is power, how best to use such a weapon? It's at this point in our story that along comes a spider. He is a man seemingly without a conscience, for whom the ends always justify the means, and it is he who suggests that their target should not be an enemy of the country, but rather the country itself. 3 targets are chosen to maximize the effect of the attack: a school, a tube station, and a water treatment plant. Several hundred die within the first few weeks.
That Three Waters has, in fact, been contaminated.
Authorities are attempting to control its deadly spread.
Sent a wave of destruction throughout the underground.
Fueled by the media, fear and panic spread quickly, fracturing and dividing the country until at last the true goal comes into view. Before the St. Mary's crisis, no one would have predicted the results of the election that year, no one. And then not long after the election, lo and behold, a miracle. Some believed it was the work of God himself, but it was a pharmaceutical company controlled by certain party members that made them all obscenely rich. A year later, several extremists are tried, found guilty and executed, while a memorial is built to canonize their victims. But the end result, the true genius of the plan, was the fear. Fear became the ultimate tool of this government, and through it, our politician was ultimately appointed to the newly created position of High Chancellor. The rest, as they say, is history.
Dimakok dekas pasta latio.
Ay natin.
Sa. Tam. Kamsa. Leyo saya. Tata. Sa kilo. Belmahania. Lelela kuyo. Lelela soka. Gusto. Wajang nakil. Tenemate jisi jikianu natsisa. Basta pogsika. Matay.